Leo, welcome to your tarot reading for mid-August 2024. I haven't done readings in a while. I was busy moving across the country and I'm just getting back into doing my readings now. And you're one of the first ones I'm doing. So we have a nice little spread for you today, Leo. Let's get into it. We begin with the Queen of Wands in the past position. This is suggesting that you've recently been in a phase where confidence, creativity, and determination were your guiding forces, so to speak. It's indicating a period where you were really in touch with your inner strength and your ability to inspire others and lead by example. You may have been in a position where you were able to manifest your desires and bring ideas into reality through sheer willpower and charisma. This is a time when you likely felt quite empowered, and others were looking to you for guidance and motivation. So there may have been a scenario recently where you were very much in that position of providing guidance to those around you, and it caused you to have to really feel like you were drawing on an inner strength in order to be able to do so. The Queen of Wands is related to the Empress card, and that's a mother card. And the Queen is really kind of like the soul of motherhood in the tarot card. So I'm getting a really strong sense of you playing some kind of motherly role, and that might not be a literal thing. It can be something like in your career, in an office space where you're playing that role of having to lead and delegate tasks and nurture talent, that kind of thing. But it could also be a literal interpretation of that, where something to do with motherhood has been really brought to the forefront recently. We see here the Queen holding her wand here, and that's a symbol of her creativity and her purpose. And I'm noticing these three green shoots coming out. It's her job to make sure those shoots grow and thrive. And I'm getting the sense there may be three children that you're nurturing right now, three people that you're having to show leadership to, something like that. But the number three is definitely coming up here. And it looks like leadership, mothering, that kind of role has been really important for you to embody recently. We have the Two of Cups in the present position. This signifies a time of harmony and partnership and mutual respect. This card often represents a significant relationship, and that can be romantic, platonic, or professional. And it's marked by balance and a really deep sense of connection. So it's suggesting that you are currently in a place where there's some kind of strong bond, and the energy between you and someone else is really positive and supportive. There is an emphasis on collaboration, understanding, and the blending of energies to create something beautiful together. Two separate energies coming together to create something that didn't exist before and couldn't exist without the two people putting that input in. If you're in a relationship, this card bodes well for its continued growth and mutual benefit. Sometimes this card shows up when you've been having a hard time in relationships, and it's kind of heralding a return of harmony, a return of peace. So if there's been something that has been feeling like a little bit of a conflict, or relationships or single relationships that haven't been running quite smoothly, this card could be coming in to say, that's going to change now. There's going to be a lot more harmony available to you. And if you're dealing with personalities that are quite different, you're going to be able to use that to your advantage now. You're going to see that the coming together of those two very different energies actually sparks something very positive and something that benefits all parties involved. In the position of challenges that you might face this month, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This, in the position of obstacles, it's indicating that the challenges you might face are related to legacy, stability, and long-term success. So it's suggesting that there might be pressures or expectations related to family, to wealth, or the desire to create something lasting and secure. There might be a feeling of being weighed down by the need to uphold traditions or meet certain financial or familial expectations. The pursuit of security and abundance, while that's really important, that could be causing some stress or creating obstacles in your path right now. And you may need to examine whether that pursuit of material success is overshadowing other aspects of your life. This card is very much about family, about generational wealth, about people coming together under one roof, so to speak. And that's what I'm really getting the sense. I almost get this kind of crowded energy from this card today, where I'm noticing there's a lot going on under this roof. There's a lot of people who have quite different personalities. They're from different generations. They have different needs. Even the animals are here. They've got their own agenda. So I'm getting the sense there might be something in relationship to this kind of mothering energy that is a little bit challenging right now. There might be a few different personalities existing under one roof right now that you're finding a bit hard to manage. This card is a very positive card. And when it shows up, it's always going to be quite positive, but it is in your challenges position. So there may be something to do with family right now that's feeling a bit crowded, a bit challenging, a bit creating a bit of conflict. And particularly this can be around money, shared resources, and that kind of thing. We have the Knight of Cups in the position of opportunities available to you this month. So this is indicating that there's a chance for you to pursue your dreams and passions right now with a really open heart. It's suggesting that you are being invited to follow your intuition and your emotional impulses towards something that resonates deeply with your soul. It's a time to really embrace creativity and romance and exploring new emotional experiences for yourself. So this could be a new relationship coming in, some kind of creative project that you are really drawn to, or just a personal journey. It's encouraging you to move forward with the courage to express your feelings and pursue what brings you joy. This knight is really kind of fascinating. He's on a quest for love. First of all, he's got his empty cup here. He's got his nice shiny suit of armor on. He's on this very fancy horse. He knows what he wants. He wants love. And he's certain about that. He's following this river of his intuition. But at the same time, he's not the best at expressing himself and asking for that. He can kind of stumble over his words. He can kind of get lost in his head. So there may be some kind of challenge that this knight is bringing in for you to say, let's step forward with courage in expressing our feelings. There may be a sense of there not being room for your feelings right now. I'm getting you might be feeling a bit crowded out. Other people's needs are coming first. It's time for you to understand that your needs are important as well, to express yourself, have that courage, pursue what brings you joy right now, because there is a great opportunity here. And there might be something, even though maybe this situation is feeling a bit challenging right now, it weirdly might bring in this opportunity for you to do that. These different personalities existing under one roof might be inspiring you in some way. It might be firing up some part of your personality that got lost along the way, and give you some courage to move forward towards your very personal dreams and goals. So if this isn't a new love coming in, this opportunity is perhaps this knight is a messenger of inspiration, and he's urging you to be really bold in matters of the heart and intuition right now. In the position of advice, we have the Five of Wands. This is suggesting that there might be some conflict, competition, or differing opinions that might arise this mid-month. And the key is how you navigate these challenges. This card advises you to be prepared for a bit of friction or struggle, but to see it as an opportunity for growth rather than a setback. This card often represents situations where there are many voices or ideas clashing. And the advice here is to maintain your integrity and to not be afraid to assert yourself. And that's really echoing the message of the Knight of Cups here. There's something here about not compromising. There's going along to getting along, and then there's compromising too much. You're being advised to not compromise too much. Don't be afraid to assert yourself. And this card also says healthy competition can lead to personal growth. So don't shy away from challenges. And again, that's what I'm getting, that even though there might be some discomfort or conflict here, there's something about the situation that's bringing a lot of healthy personal growth in for you as well. So use this situation as a way to refine your skills, your leadership skills, your mothering skills, that kind of creative spark that the Queen of Wands has inherently. Use this situation to your advantage. Clarify your goals and strengthen your resolve. And this can actually bring a huge amount of positive energy into your life. So you've recently been in this position of strength and confidence, which has brought you to a place of mutual respect and partnership. There might be some challenges related to this, to long-term security or family expectations, and that could feel like obstacles in your path right now. But you're encouraged to, again, not compromise too much here. You're encouraged to pursue your passions and emotional fulfillment with courage and openness. And while there might be some conflicts that arise, they should be seen as opportunities to grow and assert yourself in really healthy ways. And that's what's really going to get you going in a really positive direction. So really interesting, beautiful energy. It's quite a confusing reading, or no, not confusing, but I'm getting a lot of conflicting energies, conflicting personalities. So I think maybe this month family is really important. That's kind of what comes to mind, especially with this Five of Wands card at the end of your reading here. There's so many different personalities all in this tight space, and I'm getting that from the Ten of Pentacles as well. So there might be a situation where there's a lot of really strong opinions and personalities coexisting right now that might feel a bit challenging. Ultimately, I see it really sparking something in you that's actually going to be quite exciting and quite fulfilling if you allow yourself to assert yourself, to not compromise too much, and to really lean into that Queen of Wands energy that you are this queen. She is so strong and confident. She has a sense of purpose and passion, and she's brilliant at being in a leadership role and not only effectively being part of this kind of busy family situation, but really being an effective leader that can help ease conflict and to bring harmony into this situation. Quite an interesting reading for you this mid-month, Leo. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I really enjoyed doing it for you. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.